Assalamu alaikum. Today's topic is unit number 6. In unit number 6 we are reading selection 6.1. The title of reading selection 6.1 is Archaeological Treasures of Pakistan. Today we will continue with a reading from page number 232 till page number 233. Class FA Part 2, subject English. Book for second year and unit number 6, and the first reading is Archaeological Treasures of Pakistan. Now we will continue with this lesson. The discovery is a comparatively recent one and is due to the work of Sir John Marshall, whose interest was aroused by the discovery at Harappa in Montgomery district, now Sahiwal, of some seals of apparently prehistoric origin. As you know, in previous paragraphs, we read about archaeological treasures of Mohenjo-daro. Now, in this paragraph, we will read about Harappa. This is also archaeological treasure in Pakistan. So, the discovery is a comparatively recent one. So, the recent one discovery is the work of Sir John Marshall. So, who is Sir John Marshall? He is Director General of Archaeological Survey of India from the year 1902 till 1928, whose interest was aroused by the discovery at Harappa. So, he was entrusted by the discovery of Harappa and some of the seals of apparently prehistoric origin. So, the discovery of Harappa, and moreover, there were some seals. Seals are a kind of stamp, or you can say it in Urdu, mohar, of apparently prehistoric origin. Apparently, it was looking or related to old times. In 1922, an officer of the Indian Archaeological Department discovered some similar seals while investigating a Buddhist stupa of the Kushan period at Mohenjo-daro, and in the following year further investigations were carried out. So in 1922, Indian officer discovered the similar kind of seal while investigating a Buddhist stupa. Why he was investigating the Buddhist stupa of the Kushan period, time period? So he also found that kind of seals over there. And in the following year and in the coming year, further investigations were carried out, and on making it the base, so they carried out further investigation. So they performed further investigation. They searched for further things. The results were not unduly interesting, but Marshall was sufficiently convinced of the substantial nature of his suspicions to carry on the work under his own direction during the following years, and with most rewarding consequences. The results were not unduly improper. So the results were improper, so they were not that much interesting, but Marshall was convinced by the substantial nature. Substantial means real, important nature of his suspicions. Suspicions means shakuk or shubhat. So he has a kind of suspicion that there must be some much more if I investigate further. So to carry on the work under his own direction during the following years, during the upcoming years, and with most rewarding consequences, and he got a succeeding result. Now coming to next page, and as you can see this is archaeological site of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, and this is the stupa. So the stupa which we read about in the previous paragraph. So what is stupa? Stupa is a structure of Buddhist monk. बुद्धिस्ट मॉन्क जो उनके राहिब होते हैं, बुद्ध मत के राहिब हैं, उनका एक स्ट्रक्चर होता है, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड स्तूपा. सो दिस इज़ स्तूपा. सो इंडियन ऑफिसर वॉज लुकिंग फॉर द कुशन स्तूपा. सो in this investigation he found some seals similar to the Mohenjo-daro. Now coming to page number 233. One of the most important aspects of the Mohenjo-daro discovery is its confirmation of the existence of an established civilization in the Indus Valley region before the arrival of Aryan invaders. So, the most important aspect, pehlu of Mohenjo-daro is the discovery of its confirmation. So, the discovery of confirmation, it was confirmed that it was a established or civilized area before the invasion of आर्या के हमले से पहले ये वाला इलाका जो था इंडस सिविलाइजेशन, इंडस वैली का ये इलाका जो था ये बहुत सिविलाइज था, ये बहुत तहजीबी तौर पर बना हुआ था. And also the fact that more than one ethnic type was then present. और ये भी कहा जाता है कि ये शवाहिद से ये भी मालूम होता है कि यहाँ पर वन एथनिक, एक नस्ल से ज़्यादा तरह के लोग यहाँ पर मौजूद थे, यहाँ पर रहते थे. एथनिक मीन्स रेशियल, नस्ली, एक नस्ल से ज़्यादा लोग यहाँ पर रहते थे. The measurement of skulls shows 4 distinct ethnic categories of which one belongs to Mediterranean classification. The measurement of the skulls mean खोपड़ी. अगर खोपड़ी का अंदाज़ा लिया जाए, अगर उसकी मेजरमेंट की जाए तो 4 डिस्टिंक्ट, 4 अलग अलग नस्ली तबकात का पता लगता है. Which one belong to Mediterranean classification, जिसमें एक का ताल्लुक तो बहिरा रोम से लगता है. The Alpine and Mongolian types have been identified. और Alpine is a mountain range, वहाँ पर रहने वाले लोग, Alpine के रहने वाले लोग, दूसरे उस तरह के लोगों की स्कल्स वहाँ पे मिली. एंड मंगोलियन, और मंगोलों के स्कल्स भी वहाँ पर उनको नज़र आई, identified. And also the proto-australoid groups, और वहाँ पर proto-australoid groups भी मौजूद थे. proto-australoid group कौन से हैं? Typical of the aboriginal of South and Central Indian. Proto-australoid people are known that they are the aboriginal, they are the native, वहाँ के मकामी रिहायशी हैं of South and Central Indian. So there were by measuring the skulls, they get to know that there are 4 distinctive ethnic categories living over there, and it was well organized area before the invasion of Aryan. All these circumstances lead to very interesting speculation. All these circumstances, ये सारे हालात जो थे, lead to very interesting speculation. बहुत सारी कयासाराइयों की तरफ हमें ले गए. But a great deal remains to be done. लेकिन बहुत सारा काम अभी बाकी था. Sites have in recent years been investigated which may even antedate the Mohenjo-daro remains, as for instance that the Code DG near Khairpur. Sites have in recent years been investigated. So in recent year there are some sites, some places are investigated, which are found, which are discovered, which may even antedate. Antedate means they are more ancient. They are more ancient than the Mohenjo-daro. So recently some places have been discovered which are seem to be more एंशंट और भी ज़्यादा ओल्डर हैं देन मोहनजोदाड़ो रिमेन्स. मोहनजोदाड़ो के खंडरात से वो और भी ज़्यादा पुराने हैं. एज़ फॉर इंस्टेंस, फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल दैट द कोट डीजी नियर खैरपुर, खैरपुर में कोट डीजी जो है वो एक ऐसी आर्कियोलॉजिकल साइट है जो मोहनजोदाड़ो से भी ज़्यादा कदीम है. At present, a serious difficulty stands in the way of interpretation of all these important discoveries, namely the problem of unlocking the pictographic script found at Mohenjo-daro. So presently it is very difficult to interpret, to give explanation of all these important discoveries, namely the problem of unlocking the pictographic script. Unlocking the pictographic script means explaining the pictorial writing. Pictographical scripts are just like this. As you can see the picture over on page number 233, there are some पिक्टोग्राफिकल स्क्रिप्ट, तस्वीरों के ज़रिए कोई बात बयान करने की कोशिश की गई हो, सो दैट इज़ टर्म्ड एज पिक्टोग्राफिक स्क्रिप्ट फाउंड एट Mohenjo-daro. So to give explanation of these kind of pictographic script, it is very difficult. When this by no means simple puzzle is ultimately resolved, the results may well lead to great changes in historical and archaeological theories. When this problem of explaining the pictographic script is resolved, the results may well lead, तो नताइज हमें कहाँ पर ले जाएंगे, to great changes. So the result will maybe the result will greatly change the historical and archaeological theories. Even more recent and of great interest of Pakistan is the work done at Bhambor, a site on one of the silted channels of Indus. In recent days, a great discovery which is done is at the place of Bhambor. Bhambor जो है वो एक recent discovery है और ये कहाँ a site on one of the silted channels of Indus. Indus के रास्तों में से ये एक जगह पर मौजूद है, about 40 miles from Karachi and very easy to access to Karachi dwellers. Dwellers means कराची में रहने वालों के लिए यहाँ तक रसाई बहुत आसान है. The particular interest of Bhambor lies in the possibility that it is the site of Dibal where Muhammad bin Qasim landed. So it is a very much important place because it is considered that over this place, which is Dibal, where Muhammad bin Qasim landed. So Muhammad bin Qasim landed over here. So this is another kind of familiarity to this place. The question of the actual whereabouts of this place has long afforded material for archaeological disputation, and though Bhambor was considered a possibility, serious work was not started there until 1958. The questions of the actual whereabouts. The question of the actual whereabout Girdunawaz, surroundings of this place. The surrounding of this place offers a great archaeological disputation. इसके गिरदुनवा जो हैं वो आसार कदीमा के लिए काफ़ी बहस का सबब बने रहें. And although Bhambor was considered a possibility, ये एक ऐसा मौका है भंबोर का इलाका, serious work was not started there until 1958. 1958 तक यहाँ पर कोई संजीदा काम नहीं किया गया. हालांकि यहाँ पे गिरदोनवा जो हैं वो बहुत सारे आसार कदीमा के लोगों के लिए बहस का सबब बने रहे, क्योंकि यहाँ पर बहुत सारी डिस्कवरीज की जा सकती थी. द रिजल्ट्स हैव सो फार बीन वेल वर्थ द एफर्ट एंड अ मॉस्क हैज़ ऑलरेडी बीन uncovered, which apparently dates from about 150 years after the commencement of the Muslim era, and this begins to get close to the time of Muhammad bin Qasim himself. When after 1958 this work is seriously discovered, so the work which is done was so far worthwhile. So अब तक का काम काफ़ी काबिल कदर है, and the efforts and जो कोशिशें की गई हैं. So a mosque has already been uncovered mean discovered. A mosque has been discovered which apparently dates from, जिसका दौर जो है मुसलमानों के दौर के 150 साल बाद की ये मस्जिद मालूम होती है. Muslims era commencement began of when the start of Muslim era, and this begins to get close to the time of Muhammad bin Qasim himself, और ये मोहम्मद बिन कासिम के दौर के साथ जाकर मिल जाती है. But it seems the site may well yield a good deal more than this, and at the present stage it is not possible to say how far the digging may extend. And it seems that the site may well yield, और ऐसा लगता है कि ये इलाका जो है वो well yield देगा a good deal. बहुत सारे आसार की यहाँ पर दरियाफ्त होंगे, कदीम आसार की यहाँ पर दरियाफ्त हो सकती हैं. एंड एट प्रेजेंट स्टेज और मौजूदा दौर में इट इज़ नॉट पॉसिबल टू से हाउ फार द डिगिंग में एक्सटेंडेड. और ये कहना मुमकिन नहीं है कि किस हद तक खुदाई का काम जारी रखा जाएगा. वर्क इज़ ऑल्सो टू बी डन एट ब्राह्मणाबाद. वर्क इज़ ऑल्सो टू बी डन एट ब्राह्मणाबाद. ब्राह्मणाबाद में भी काम करना अभी बाकी है. अबाउट 43 miles नॉर्थ ईस्ट ऑफ हैदराबाद. इट इज़ सिचुएटेड about north east of Hyderabad, where Dahir Muhammad bin Qasim adversary made his last stand. और ये कहाँ पर है? Where Raja Dahir. Who was Raja Dahir? He was the rival, adversary. Raja Dahir was rival of Muhammad bin Qasim. So where Raja Dahir made his last stand, जहाँ पर राजा दाहिर ने अपनी आखिरी लड़ाई लड़ी थी. Now coming to activity work, you have to make 5 MCQs from page number 232 till page number 233. Thank you.